The Treasure Map. One summer morning, Mia found an old book in her grandmother's attic. The attic was dusty and full of boxes. The book had a red cover, and the pages were yellow. When she opened the book, a piece of paper fell out. It was a map. The map looked old, and there was a big X on it. Mia's heart beat fast. She thought it was a treasure map. Mia loved adventure. She always wanted to be like the explorers in the stories she read. She decided to follow the map. The first mark on the map was the park near her house. She packed her backpack with a bottle of water, some sandwiches, a notebook, and a flashlight. She also brought a small compass that her uncle had given her as a gift. When Mia reached the park, she looked around. The map showed a tree with a strange shape. After walking for some time, she found it. The tree had a trunk that split into 3 parts. At the bottom, there was a stone with an arrow on it. She felt excited. She wrote notes in her notebook to remember everything. The next stop on the map was the old library in town. Mia walked there under the hot sun. She was tired, but happy. The library was quiet and cool inside. She checked the map again. It showed a symbol of an open book. She searched the shelves and found a very old book with the same red cover as the one in her attic. Inside the book, there was another piece of paper. This paper had a riddle. It said, "Where stories end and silence begins, you will find the next clue." Mia thought hard. She realized it could mean the cemetery. She felt a little scared, but she wanted to continue. She walked slowly to the cemetery near the church. The map now showed a cross. She looked around and found an old gravestone with strange letters. Next to it, there was a small box hidden in the grass. Her hands shook as she opened it. Inside the box, there was a key. The key was small and silver. There was also a paper with one word. Home. Mia understood that the final place was her grandmother's house. She ran back, her legs tired, but her mind full of excitement. At home, Mia searched for a lock. She checked the drawers, the cupboards, and even the basement. Finally, in the attic again, she found a small wooden chest. The key fit perfectly. She turned it slowly, and the chest opened with a soft sound. Inside, there were old photos, letters, and some coins. They were not gold or diamonds, but they were full of history. The photos showed her grandparents when they were young. The letters were full of stories about their lives, their travels, and their dreams. Mia sat on the floor for a long time, looking at the letters and pictures. She imagined her grandparents as young travelers, moving from place to place, meeting new people, and writing about their adventures. She felt connected to them, even though she had never seen them like that before. The next day, Mia showed the chest to her grandmother. Her grandmother laughed and said she had forgotten about it. She told Mia more stories about the people in the photos. They were family members who had lived many years ago. Mia listened carefully and wrote everything in her notebook. Later, Mia's friends came to visit. She told them about the treasure map and showed them the chest. Her friends were amazed. They said it was like a story from a movie. Together, they planned to make their own treasure maps and hide small surprises for each other around the town. From that day, Mia understood something important. Treasure is not always about gold, money, or jewels. Treasure can be memories, knowledge, and family. It can also be the feeling of adventure, friendship, and curiosity. She promised herself to keep exploring, keep learning, and keep writing her own stories.